Hello everybody, this is Mechanical Engineering by Hand, and I'm going to talk about horsepower. Before I mention power, I need to say that work is measured in foot-pounds. So if you push a block 10 feet and it takes 10 pounds to push that block, then you did 100 foot-pounds of work, and it doesn't matter if that took all day or 1 second, it's just 100 foot-pounds of work. And then power is work divided by time, or work per time. And so that would be foot-pounds per second. You typically don't see power written that way in the English system, but you do see it as horsepower. And what horsepower is how much power a horse can provide. Back in the early 1800s, they coined this term to compare new steam engines to horses. And they actually measured how much power horses could provide, and they settled on 550 foot-pounds per second. So 1 horsepower would be 550 foot-pounds per second divided by 550. And then for other values of horsepower, you just plug in how many feet you have per second and the force divided by 550, or divided by 33,000 if you're using minutes. So let's look at an equation. Let's say we have a plow being pulled by a horse, and our horse is going 1 foot per second, and it takes 550 pounds to pull the plow. So the horsepower, since we're using seconds, we'll use this equation. It's 1 foot per second times the 550 pounds to pull the plow divided by 550. And that equals 1. Okay, another example would be, let's say a plow is being pulled by a tractor, and the tractor is going 3 feet per second, and it takes 550 pounds to pull the plow. So in this case, our horsepower would be 3 feet per second times the 550 pounds to pull the plow divided by 550, and that equals 3. Another example would be, let's say we have a car going 100 miles per hour, which is equal to 147 feet per second. And let's say there's a wind drag force on the car of 200 pounds. So the horsepower required to overcome that wind drag, we're dealing with seconds, so we'll use this equation. We have 147 feet per second times the 200-pound force divided by 550, and that equals 53 horsepower. So that would be the power required where the tires meet the road to overcome the wind drag force. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you.